Hello everybody once again, this is AikawaKazu. Welcome back to another Maple Story video. Today we talk about how one should go ahead in increasing their damage output in a effective and steady way instead of, trying to get to your unique or legendary potentials, because those are dependent on cubes, those are dependent on RNG, and those are things that you can work on later on. But for me personally, remember I made the 1.1 million range video in a month. So right now, I managed to get the 1.45, 1.5 million range unfunded. But today, just to show you guys, I'm no longer unfunded in a way. I've gotten 2 of my rings to legendary potential. My Vengeance ring, I have 20% drop rate, and my SS Grade Master Jewel ring, I got it to 20% drop rate as well. This one, I was very lucky. I got to unique potentials in 1 red cube per event one, and then I bought Super Miracle cubes and I got it in 2 cubes. But Katsu, you're so lucky! Oh my god! No, you just can't stand me, right? I used 33 Super Miracle cubes on the SS Jewel ring, the Jewel Master ring, and I didn't get to legendary. I only got to unique. And then later on, I saved enough mesos to buy 20 purple cubes, and I just whack all of them into it. I actually got 9% HP, 6% HP, 6% HP unique potential, which is a lot of HP percent. It's 21%, almost twice of the previous, 9% or 12% that I had. But I was like, I have already dumped 33 Super Miracle cubes. I have dumped 20 purple cubes into it. Not 23, 33. So like YOLO, because Nicole actually opened the free gacha tickets that she got, and she got a 1 times purple cube coupon. So I used the purple cube coupon and I YOLO, and I got this. Unfortunately, even though I got 20% drop rate on it, the next 2 lines is 9%, 9%. Okay, so why am I talking about drop rates? Alright, and why am I talking about this in the first place? So, one of the most consistent ways you can go ahead about increasing your range once you're done with full epic potentials across all your gears, which is what I did mention in the previous video. The next thing that you should work on is your your Arcane symbol, obviously, to get Arcane Force up, because it gives you extra stats. You can see right now I have 14,000, 28,000 HP from the Arcane symbols that I have from Choo Choo Island and from Road to Extinction or Road to Vanishing, depending on which Maple Story you're from. Alright, but you must understand that the Arcane symbol stats are not affected or are not influenced by stat percent increase effects. So while 28,000 HP is still a lot, it's not affected by the percent HP that I have. Alright, so similarly for your case, if you are using strength percent, luck, intelligence, dex, just bear that in mind, okay? So Arcane symbols doing our daily is very important. So what else? With the V patch, we have what we call your 5th drop skills or your V matrix. Alright. So with the V matrix, you can actually get what we call core gemstones to get gemstone skills. So if you open my V matrix right now, you have your general skills, which is your decent skills. Alright, I have DSI, I have sharp eyes, and I have hyper body. And of course you have your 5th drop skill. So aside from that, the next thing that you should look towards to increasing your range by a huge amount is actually your tri-cores, or you should look towards getting a tri-core. If you cannot, it's still okay. Alright, so what are tri-cores? People are very confused when people talk about tri-cores, right? So tri-cores are something like this, okay? Yeah, this one, look at this. Execution, Infernal Exceed, and Shield Chasing. Basically, you have 3 core skills. This is why they call it tri-core. When I first heard tri-core, I was very confused because I thought it had to do with the core gemstone, or in the case of GMS, is your Nodestones, right? So for you guys won't be confused. I think that's why they actually changed the name. But tri-core basically means a core gemstone skill that contains 3 of your main skills from probably your 5th drop or 4th drop. I mean your 4th drop, sorry. Depending on what are the skills that are important for your class. So for Demon Avenger, Execution is our main bossing skill. Shield Chasing is our main bossing skill. So that's very important for us. And of course, the third one you want to get is the final damage increase for Infernal Exceed. For us, it's like a mini passive skill. Alright, it basically adds an extra attack to 2 enemies 2 times, so 2 more damage lines with a chance of 70%. And it also, when it procs, it deals 200%, and the damage of 200% after permanent exit. I actually don't understand what that means, to be honest. But basically, this is good for us because Armor Break is not good for us. Bloody Imprison is not good for us, and yep, the rest you cannot actually get. They're just passive skills. Yep. So that's the first thing. And the next thing you need to know is that if you mouse over the skills itself, there is an extra buff every time you get to a certain level, as you can see for shield chasing, level 20, increase crit rate 5%. Level 40, increase monster defense rate ignorance by 20%. But if this is PDR in GMS or IED, in the case of MC. Alright, so getting those skills levels to as high as possible. Look at this, level 27 for my execution, 54% damage increase. You cannot get 54% damage increase when you get like unique potential. Like even if you go all unique potentials, if you get like 9 and 6%, which is 15% across the board, which is probably what you will be aiming for if you're going for unique potentials and then later on legendary, you will not get 54% damage boost. And it's not that dependent on RNG. The RNG part about this is basically farming the skill, or rather the core gemstone, which I'm going to open in a while. Alright, so next question you'll ask Kazu is, Kazu, how do you get 115 core gemstones? Do you buy meso bags and you go to the free market and you buy all of them? No, I didn't. All these core gemstones are actually farmed. I took 3 days? Yeah, 3 days to get 115 core gemstones. If you actually watch Iceling Gun's video, he did 100 core gemstone opening as well. He took a week. I think he mentioned that it was 2 weeks worth of core gemstone farming, and he probably couldn't play as much as me. But I don't think he had drop rate gears. I'm not very sure. So I'm gonna tell you guys right now what are the amount of core gemstone you would expect to get in an hour depending on drop rate. So with 40% drop rate gear, alright, I actually don't have hidden ability for drop rate. I'm looking to get that on Thursday and on I think Saturday, because I believe there's an event in MapleStory Southeast Asia where the honor that you need to reset your ability is reduced by 50%, and the honor that you receive from boss medals, honor medals, those kind of things are twice. You get twice as much. So I'm saving my honor until Thursday, and I'm gonna try to get a drop rate or critical rate second or third line. Alright, which will help my character overall. But basically I have 40%, and I also have this, the twin coupon. Alright, which is a 6-hour time range where you get 2 times more drop rate, which is 100% more drop rate. So essentially, with twin coupon and 40% drop rate gear, I have 140% increase in drop rate, and I also have the KK chair, the Kota Kinabalu chair, which gives you 2 times drop rate buff, another 100% if you sit on the chair, right? So if you sit on the chair, you will see that I'm swimming, and then you have to wait 30 minutes, okay? And then I'll get another 100%. So after farming core gemstones without the KK chair, I started earlier with just a twin coupon, all that kind of stuff. I can kind of share with you guys my experience, and I think it's relatively accurate. It's a low estimate, by the way. You might be lucky and you might get more core gemstones per hour. But with 140% drop rate, you're expected to get about 10 to 12 core gemstones within an hour. 10 to 12. So to reach 100 core gemstones, you need about 10 hours. 10 hours or slightly less. So with 140% drop rate, you will get about 10 to 12 core gemstones per hour. So it doesn't work like if you get 100%, that means you will see like, oh, I have twin coupon, that means I'll get like, 5 per hour. No, you don't. Okay, so if you get twin coupon, right, just twin coupon with no drop rate gear, some of my friends were saying this as a joke, alright, 0% drop rate times 2 is still 0. So I'll highly recommend you to try at least to get, I don't know, 15%, 10%, 20% drop rate in your hidden ability if you cannot go for drop rate gears, because as you can see, 33 miracle cubes is $63. Yep, and another stack here, that means I actually spent a total of $84 trying to get these. I mean, sure, you can try to use yellow cubes and purple cubes and go all the way up and go full F to P, but it's probably gonna take a longer time. And my friends decided to use Super Miracle Cubes together, so we decided to use it. And I really wanted to farm core gemstones fast. I got so frustrated with farming them with just the twin coupon. The drop rate is really bad. So highly recommend you to get at least 20% from a hidden ability, or even 15%, or even 10%. And with the twin coupon, you can expect about 5 per hour. So where do I farm, right? Okay, for GMS, you guys do not have Choo Choo Island yet, but you guys will get it soon. So this is still good for you. But there are 2 main places that people farm core gemstones depending on the class that you use. Alright, for Arcane River Road to Vanishing or / Road to Extinction. Alright, Angry Urdas is one of the... I think it's over here, yeah. Angry Urdas is one of the better maps. 30 Arcane Force, if you don't have a lot of Arcane Force, if you have 50 Arcane Force, you will do more damage in this map anyway. And Angry Urdas is a very good map to farm core gemstones. The other place you can try to go for is the Robust... where is it? Robust, yep. Alright, there we go. Robust Soul Erdas. This is another place that you can go to farm core gemstones. At least that's a very small map, alright, especially for Robust Souls. My friends farmed at Robust Souls before Choo Choo Island came out. They didn't really go to the lanterns, but I believe that the Cave of Rest lower part and the Cave of Rest upper part, these two maps are actually pretty good for certain classes. I think if I'm using a Dark Knight, a DRK, I'll go to Cave of Rest lower part because it's just 2 lanes and it's just a horizontal map. So I'll throw a spear, I'll do my cross, and then I'll do my usual jump, you know, my Dark Impale, go inside the teleporter, go back to the start of the map and just repeat. So these are 3 main areas you can farm core gemstones in Road to Vanishing and Road to Extinction. For Choo Choo Island, for me personally, and I think for many people, the best place to farm is here. The second last map, alright, it's called Slurp Forest Depths. So for GMS people, if you're watching this, alright, you might want to get here ASAP. And one thing to take note is that the Choo Choo Island core gemstone drop rate and Arcane symbol drop rate seems to be slightly higher than Arcane River. But I can have KK buff, I can have Twin Coupon, and I can have 40% drop rate. And when I try to farm an Angry Erdas, because you know the maps are all full and everything, because there's an event, 2 times drop rate event, that kind of stuff, I'll just go Angry Erdas. And in 30 minutes, I can't even get 5, I get maybe 3 or even 1. So Slurp Forest Depths is where I farm my core gemstones. And in general, you want to go there like an hour or half an hour earlier than, you know, your Twin Coupon timing, because people know the Twin Coupon timing is 6 to 12, right? So a lot of people start searching for channels at 6, and by then most of the channels will be taken. So you might want to go there, sit down at, you know, 5:30. I recommend 5:30. 5:30 usually you'll see some empty channels, and you should be good to find a good channel to sit yourself in. But an alternative map, if you cannot find the Slurp Forest Depths channel, is 2 maps before this one. Alright, the Felines, or the... yeah, I think it's Felines, right? Felines? Yep. Short and Round Forest 1. When my friends first went to Choo Choo Island, they actually farmed here first, before they found the Slurp Forest Depths. So 2 maps to the left, Slurp Forest, Short and Round Forest 1 is also very good. Alright. I'll try to insert the area itself, just to show you guys the spawn while the video is playing, like you would have seen it before if it's happening. But if not, these are the 2 maps that you want to farm. Alright, so the next thing that you want to realize is that you need to level your character. So this is why I actually did this video at level 218, because if you notice in my V matrix, I actually have 1 more slot. So every 6 levels from 200 onwards, you will actually unlock an additional V matrix slot. At our start though, you're given 4 slots. Right, for DA especially, we have to use like 3 or 4 decent skills, so the slots are important for us. But to get a skill to level 50 with a level 25, you can see there's level for your, you know, your core gemstone skills, right? To get to level 50, you need 2 level 25 core gemstones. Alright, so what you can do is you can have 3 cores and you try to supplement each other so that you don't need to get both cores to 25 in that way. But you want to go for at least 1 tri-core. That means you need to try and get 1 tri-core gemstone. Basically a core gemstone that has 3 of your main skills in 1 core. So Execution, Infernal Exceed, and Shoe Chasing is the one for me. So for your class it's going to be different. Alright. Okay, we took a while here, but let's go ahead and open 100 core gemstones. I'm only going to open 100. The last 15 I might give it to my girlfriend. She might did it, or I might use for myself. But I'm just going to open 100, so when we're down to 15 cores left, we shall see. So what I'm looking for here today is... because this is not a tri-core, I have Shoe Chasing, Execution. 1000 Swords is actually a mobbing skill. So I just use it because it's still good. If I can get another Infernal Exceed 3rd line on it, it'll be great, so I can have 2. So the one I'm going to use for my 3rd one, alright, I'm just going to call the Call Master because it's going to show everything, is I think... it should be... yeah, I was thinking about this one, Shoe Chasing and Infernal Exit, but the correct one is actually this one. Wait, where is it? I had 1 Armor Break. Hang on. Yeah, there we go. So Armor Break, Shoe Chasing, and Execution. So this is probably the one that I'll be leveling because I want to get my Execution and Shoe Chasing up to 50. But that's if I cannot get another tri-core. So if I can get another good tri-core, I don't need to do that. So if I don't have it, I'll just level this up. So let's go. I'm opening it now, Blakey. So I got Erdas build. This is the one that allows you to clear your abnormal effects. So Erdas Soul is the bind for everyone. So I forgot to mention, very important, okay. The core gemstones that are blue border, they are they can be dismantled for 40 core pieces. The ones with the purple border, I'm just going to continue opening so that you guys can see it. Those can be dismantled for 50 core pieces. And every time you craft a core gemstone, it costs 70 core pieces. Except for your 5th drop skill. Your 5th drop skill costs 140. Yeah. And I believe you can craft decent skills as well. So this is for Shadow World, this is worth 40 core pieces. So basically you're just gonna open a lot of core gemstones where I think you have like a 50% chance to get a class of your own. And then the other half is like, you know, getting other stuff. Technically speaking, I should use the Hyper Body core gemstone that I just got to level up the Hyper Body that I have, so I have increased buff duration. But if you're still, you know, very early in the core gemstone grinding phase and you're still leveling your core gemstones up, you definitely want to look at dismantling them and then, you know, using the pieces to craft the core gemstone pieces that the skills that you need. Shoe chasing. If I can get a shoe chasing tri-core, it'll be great. So this is not. Yeah. Oh yeah, one thing to note I didn't mention is that this is the purple core. So this one is worth 50 core pieces. Is that because it's not easy to get a tri-core, you know, skill, right? So what you can do is you can use a dual skill one first, alright? And just level it up. Because later on when you get a tri-core, you can actually feed the core that you leveled already into the level 1 core. And you'll still get about 80% EXP. On screen right now, you'll probably see footage, which I've recorded as well. Because I managed to get my tri-core, and previously I wasn't using a tri-core, alright? And I basically fed the core gemstone that was around level 13 or 14 into the level 1 core, and I got level 12. So you can do that as well. And I think people actually are wondering about that as well, and yeah. So I won't say myth buster, it's more like, you know, now that someone has tried it, you know for sure that you can actually, you know, transfer, not say transfer EXP, but you can, you know, use a substitute core gemstone at the start first, just to get, you know, damage so that you can, you know, do bosses better. You can farm and mob faster, you know. So yeah. Shoe chasing execution final Inferno Exceed. Okay, so we got a tri-core, guys. Yep, we got another tri-core, which means my I can use the armor break one, I think. Wait, yeah, I think I can use the armor break one. Actually, I don't know. I don't know. But I got a tri-core. That's a tri-core right there. So shoe chasing execution Inferno Exceed. That is a tri-core. Yep. Thanks, Blakey. Alright, so you'll get a whole bunch of useless skills. Alright. You will definitely get. Alright, I think I'm just gonna use the DSI as well. I'm just gonna level up my decent skills so that the buff duration is higher. They actually don't do anything. So really at the start when your skills are not like level 10, you know, you definitely want to break those blue ones down. Even if, you know, having them. Okay, the reason why you don't want to break them and you want to use them in the first place is because if you want to craft, let me just show real quick. Alright, if you want to craft decent skills, like if you actually wanted to craft one of these, alright, you need 140 and you only get 40 for dismantling them. So in other words, when you dismantle those blue decent skills that you need, you are throwing away 100 core pieces. But you know what I mean, right? Because anyway you're gonna farm them in the future and you really want to focus on leveling your tri-core, so you can quote unquote make that sacrifice. But ideally, especially your 5th drop skill, okay, if you happen to get your 5th drop skill, it's also 140 core gemstones. Alright, you don't want to dismantle your 5th drop skill for sure. But you can see all this rope connect, rope climb, those definitely I can dismantle for sure. Like Mystic Door, I don't use it. I mean I can, it's actually a pretty good skill to have for convenience, I guess. But never mind. Grab some rope connect. Oh, I got another decent DSI. So yeah, let's focus and speed things up. So basically, once you're done with all epic potentials on your gears, alright, once you're done with the, you know, getting your 9% stat on all your epic potentials using suspicious cubes, this is the next thing that you want to focus on. Don't try to go for unique potentials or legendary potentials. Oh man, I managed to mute my mic in time, so I didn't record the sneeze, but I was trying not to sneeze, but I sneezed in the end. But yeah, So let's say if you only have twin coupon, you'll take about, I don't know, 4 or 5 times longer. I think it'll be like, you know what Kobe said, it'll take about 1 or 2 weeks to get 100 cores. But I got this in 3 days. Obviously, I farmed for quite a long time. Yeah. With the 1 hour, with 140%, I get 10 cores. I need to farm 10 hours, and yeah, that's about the number of hours I put into grinding. No, I already have one rope connect theory. I've always kept one. Because there are some maps where, you know, you can't reach. And I believe rope connect will be very useful for some classes. I think for DRK especially, because you don't have a vertical mobility skill. Especially for DRK, I think. Dark Knights. You really need the rope connect. But again, that means that you really need to level up as high as possible. Because every 6 levels you get a slot. And a slot is so important. Yeah, I really needed a 3rd slot. Alright, so we are about 30 more cores to go. Yeah. Mystic Door again. I'm hoping to get like another Tricore that is not shield chasing or execution. Nope. Apologies for the sniffing. But if you ask me if, you know, investing in was investing in the core gemstones, I mean not core gemstones, the drop rate gear, was it worth it? I would say 100% yes. For me personally, for the V patch especially, I don't know. I was telling my streamer, right, this might sound pretty crazy, okay, that I found core gemstones to an extent that when I close my eyes, I actually see core gemstones. I'm not kidding. Alright, I'm gonna do something stupid right now. Let me move away from this guy. Okay, just look at how amazing this looks. Just look at this. Just look at it. Every time when it pops out, look at the blue shimmer. Just look at it. Just look at the blue shimmer. It's an amazing thing. Every time when you see a core gemstone drop, I mean, if you look at it, like, with reference to, you know, with reference to how much it's actually worth. On MC, Maple Story Southeast Asia, it's worth about 1 yellow cube. It's about 85 to 90 million per core gemstone right now. Every time you see a core gemstone, it's like seeing a yellow cube drop, in a sense. Think about it. When I close my eyes, I literally see the, you know, it looks like a soccer ball, but a soccer ball that's broken up, the blue shimmer. I literally see it before my eyes, before I sleep. That's how much I farm core gemstones. But it's not like I'm addicted to the core gemstone. It's not like I hate farming core gemstones. I'm just saying that it's actually a feeling that's positive, you know. I don't know about you guys, but that is why I really want to get drop rate gears. Like, I really wanted to invest in getting drop rate gears so that, you know, I can always, you know, see core gemstone drop. Every time, you know, the way it flips up, ding 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 ding, you know, like a coin. It's just amazing, guys. It's amazing. Like, alright, we have 5 more cores to go, but the way you get core gemstone is just such a good feeling. Really. When you get there, guys, when you want to get your drop rate gear, you will understand. You will understand where I'm coming from. Alright? You will definitely understand where I'm coming from. But basically, yeah. Core gemstones, guys. Alright, we are done. So we didn't get another tricore, but at least I got 1 tricore from 100. You will definitely get some dual cores here and there. So what I'm gonna do now is that okay, wait, I need to unequip. Wait. Yeah, I need to unequip this one. Alright. And I need to find, oh my goodness, how am I gonna find it? Wait, I know. Shoe chasing. Okay. You can, I don't think you can really see, but there's a number 013 on top. That's like the level of the core. So this is the level 13 core that I have. Now I need to find my tricore. So my tricore is this one. Shield Chasing, Execution, Inferno Exceed. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to enhance, and you can see it live right now, so I don't need to do the video of the cutting. Or you can see it again. Alright. So this is a level 13 core, this is a level 1 core. When I press, boom, becomes level 12. And it actually tells you how much EXP is transferred. 1.4k. 1 core is basically 50 EXP. So yeah. And actually the rest of this Shield Chasings, I don't need, right? So I can go ahead and just feed them. So I don't need to craft, I don't need to use 70, you know, core pieces to craft. And I should be able to get to at least level 13.5. Yep. Or actually level 13, I think. So there we go. Alright, it's level 10. Have I finally reached level 40? There we go. So alright, so that's all the crafting and this assembling of 100 core pieces. I didn't actually disassemble 100 core pieces, but level 40! We're close. So how did I get level 40, right? It's from the B matrix, if you can see. It's 20, it's 10 levels here. It's 15 levels here. And it's another 15 levels here. So 15 plus 15 plus 10. Give you level 40. That's why it's good to have one more core slot. So if you can get a dual core on the third slot, you can supplement the level. So I can spread it thin. Like I don't need to get to level 20 because by the time you get the core towards like 20, you need like, I don't know, you need to craft 10-ish or more just to level it one time. Yeah. So I can continue leveling this one to 15 and I'll get another 5 levels and my level will be 45. And after that I can spread it among the 3 of them, kind of stuff. But yeah, that's it for this 100 core gemstones opening video and telling you the next thing you can do to increase your range. Oh, I didn't show my range, right? So my current range clean is actually 1.7. Yeah, I'm close to 1.8, so I would say 1.69, 1.7 M. This is without any of my buffs. So if we go buffs, let me just get my release overload. So my self buff range will be 2.3 to 2.6, so it's about 2.4 2.5 M range, which means my range have increased by about 220k. And the thing is, alright, I think the last time I messed up my emblem and secondary weapon potential. So attack percent is actually very good for epic, not talking about for legendary and unique, because those you want to get IEDs, those you want to get boss damage. But attack percent is pretty good for epic potential. So I got 6% here, and I got 6% here as well. Alright, and aside from that, only my weapon is unique. So another 6% on my weapon, 30% boss damage on my Deathbringer, but boss damage don't translate to range on the sheet. And my 2 legendary rings actually made me lose more HP percent because I have no more HP percent on 2 rings. I used to have 9% on 2 of them, so I lost 18% range. So you cannot say that the quote-unquote funding helped me get to this range, if you think about it. But imagine this range right now, probably due to the arcane symbols, and with this range that I have, plus the core gemstones that I just leveled, I'm gonna go try solo Chaos Vellum or Vellum. I mean Vellum. Yeah, let's see what happens, guys. But that'll be for another video. So my name is AikawaKazu. If you enjoyed the video, stomp the like button, subscribe to the channel. God bless, and I'll see you guys and girls in the next one. Alright, bye bye.